Remember how I told you to be doing your analysis? You go to monthly time frame. You check the trend. You check the trend. The trend, is it in a downtrend or an uptrend? You can see that it's moving in a downtrend. What will you do? You mark the high. You mark the high and the low. Remember to be changing the colors. You mark the swing high and the swing low. You mark it out. When you now mark it out, you see that there's a break of structure on the monthly time frame. There's a break of structure here towards the downside. So price might definitely be going down. You understand? So price might be going down. So what will you look at for now for you to be able to trade this downtrend? Or as you have seen this move now that is going up now, this 3 candle that is going up, how will you take the trade? You remember I told you that you mark the previous candle high and previous candle low. When you mark this previous candle low, when you mark this one well, remember to use fractal though. Remember to put your phone on fractal. So as you can see from here now, remember what I told you about fair value gap? Fair value gap, 3 candles, gaps inside 3 candles like this. Remember? So you see that this fair value gap is a point, and this is a pin bar. A pin bar. Remember that this one is a pin bar, which is another block. Remember, I know you must have forgotten. This is a pin bar, and it's acting as another block here, showing this down move, and there's a break of structure here, showing a strong. And now, as price breaks structure here, as there's a break of structure here, definitely you know that price is going for retest. You see that there's a break of structure here, so price is definitely going, as the price hits this demand zone, it's going for a retest. And where are you going to see the retest? How will you identify the retest? By looking at, if it takes out this previous monthly high, you know that definitely price will pull back before going to this place. And here now there's another block here. You mark it, because you work with another block, fair value gap and breaker block. So now on this monthly time frame, you see that price have tapped into this other block. This candle that break this previous monthly high tapped into this other block on the monthly, and it's going down. And how will you know where it will go stop? You can take your profit at this previous monthly low. You can take your profit from there. You see, you have market, so you are on a downtrend, but you know you cannot take trade on this monthly. So we now go down to your weekly. Remember what I told you? You mark the previous weekly time candle has closed. You see this weekly candle has just closed. You mark it. You mark it. Remember I used to mark it black monthly, weekly red. You mark it. You can use any color you like. So now what are you waiting for? You're waiting for price. You're now waiting for price to break this red and black line, which is the monthly low and the weekly low. If market open and price break down this place and retest this, you now know that you are going to go down to this place, or you can use this other block or this breaker block here. You can use this other block as your take profit. Then you know you cannot take your trade on on this weekly time frame. You know you cannot take your trade on this weekly time frame. So you have marked your previous monthly high and previous monthly high and low and previous weekly high and low. You now go to daily. As you go to daily, you now mark the one that just closed because we are on weekend, or you can mark the previous candle. You can mark this one anyone you feel like marking, but let it be that it's previous daily candle. You can mark it. It's already marked on the monthly. It coincides with the monthly. This one coincides with the weekly. Have you seen it? So now, what else can you see here? You are seeing a fair value gap here. Look at the three candle. That is what you should be looking out for. A fair value gap here, and there's and it's acting as another block too. It's acting as another block too. There's another block here too. So you now have two confirmation, but you know that you cannot take any trades there. So you go down to your 4 hour. You check what 4 hour is doing. As you can see now, in 4 hour here, in 4 hour, see what price? The price hit this low, this previous weekly low. As it hit this previous weekly low, because of this other block here, which has been retested before, as it hits it, it starts going up, and the going up now is for you to retest this particular place, which is this one. And there's another block beside it. So that is how you will mark it out. As you mark here, there's another fair value gap here. You mark it. You mark it. As you have marked it, you remember that you're in a downtrend. So anything you are looking for downtrend. You are looking for something that will give you clue for a downtrend. And now see where break of structure happen on this 4 hour here. There's a break of structure here, which is as signifying internal liquidity. Internal liquidity. Did you hear me? Internal liquidity. So now, as here now is representing internal liquidity, you're waiting for price to either move from this previous daily high. If price breaks through this previous daily high, you're expecting price here and here. So anywhere the downward move wants to start from, that is what you'll be looking at for. You now go to your 15 minutes and wait for what price will do. And if you go to 15 minutes, you will see that all those things that will mark are there. Look at this place, look at this place. So what you are looking for is a pullback. Then anytime you see sell, you start selling. If you hit this previous monthly high here, start selling. If it breaks this previous daily highs that are here, you know that you look for that is double bottom on this 15 minutes. Once you spot it out, double bottom or pin bar, you now sell, and you are selling. As you are selling, here will be your first take profit, this red line here on this 15 minutes, or you go back to your 4 hours to get a good this thing, a good profit. You can hold the sell till you here. You can hold the sell till here. If it breaks this red and black line, if it breaks this red and black line, that means the price will go further than that. See the way I explain it. Anywhere it moves from and gives you a double top of 15 minutes, you now take the sell, and the sell will get to this place. Yeah.